Hello everybody. Oh my goodness, it's been so long since I've done one of these videos. It's really strange I always forget how it feels and looks when I'm staring at myself and talking to myself. It's kind of odd. I guess, I don't know, maybe if I start doing these on a regular basis, I'll get more used to it. But so far it's not. Right now I feel like I'm just looking in the mirror, babbling to myself, which essentially I am, but whatever. Wow, yeah, it's been a long time since I did a morning chat. It's been a long time since I did anything. There's been so much going on. Oh my God, so much. I always try to keep my videos positive and uplifting and kind of just funny and quirky and stuff, but holy smokes, it's really hard to do them when there's so much shit going on. And I know that nobody's life is perfect, and there are a lot of YouTubers and video bloggers and vloggers, whatever it's called, that do this while they're having crappy days. I can't seem to make myself do it when there's so many bad days in a row. So kudos to all of them because I lose the motivation. Like I write a blog as well, and I haven't been able to write in almost 6 months. It's just so much stuff. And one day, I promise, I will tell my story. This is not the day, but I do this one, because I would love to have people watch my vlog and watch my YouTube channel and enjoy it and help them, have a laugh or say something, oh, I relate to that, or that happened to me the other day too, or something like that. You know what I mean? One day I hope to be inspirational with my story and things that I've gone through and stuff. But who knows? For now, it's just a way to keep me sane and hopefully help other people to have an okay day. Sorry, I keep looking over here because I'm sitting on my front porch and there's people walking by and I'm like, oh my God, do I look like a ridiculous person talking to myself? But I mean, I guess I could pretend that I'm talking on a phone conversation. With COVID, Zoom meetings and classroom meetings and all of that stuff are the norm now. So I guess people see me talking to a computer, they're just gonna be like, meh, that's the new thing. I don't know. Oh, so there's been some big news. There's been a lot of news. But anyways, some big news. I sold my house. Hmm. Oh my God. Just saying it kind of brings tears to my eyes because I've been here for so long. Like this has been my children's home for so long. But there's a lot of bad stuff tied to the house. So it's good. It is a good thing. I am excited for a new adventure. Except the only thing is, I won't be quite starting a new adventure. I will be stuck in a purgatory till the housing market goes back to normal because houses are way too expensive. Um, so I can't afford to buy something that I could be proud of my son living in. Um, my girlfriends tell me, you know what, just buy anything. Just buy anything. Doesn't matter if it's a shack, just so it's yours. I can't do that to my son. We've had a beautiful home for so long. I'm taking him away from the only town he's ever known. And that's hard. That's hard on me because he's not excited about it at all. We have literally, I can turn my head this way and I can see the skate park, and just down the road there's another park, that I take all my daycare children to. So he's not happy about moving. So I have to make sure I'm a mom that has to make sure our kids' lives are okay before my life is okay. You know what I mean? Like selling the house right now is something I did for me. It's because what I need. I need a new start. I need a new direction in life. My son has to come with me, but he's not excited about it. So I can't move him from his family home in a town and an environment that is so positive for him and that he loves, and take him and put him in a shit shack. So we will be in purgatory. That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it purgatory because I'm hoping to goodness, to God, I'm hoping to God that I'm not jumping out of the pot and into the fire with my move. So I just, I've done enough good. I've done a lot of bad in life, but I've done enough good that I'm hoping that I make it from the time I sell my house to the time I'm able to purchase. No, I don't mean not living. Don't, just my sanity. My sanity, my well-being, and all of that. Mentally, not physically. So it's a nice place that we will be moving into. I'm still trying to find a house for us to live in before the house closes, because it closes June 1st. But I'm having no luck because the housing market right now is absolutely insane. Insane. It is the perfect time for me to sell. I am making a great profit. I don't think that's the word you're supposed to use for a house, but whatever. I'm making equity. I'm getting a lot of equity out of the house. I have to split it. So technically I'm not getting a lot of equity, but the house itself has created a lot of equity. So there's never going to be a better time for me to sell it right now, both financially and emotionally and mentally. Never going to be a better time. But I can't find a place that I can afford to buy. Because I love, oh, I want to find a house with a pool. You know, I want to have, I know I have, people say beggars can't be choosers, but I gotta have 3 bedrooms. You know, I need a bedroom, my son needs a bedroom, and my daughter has to have a room that she can always come home to. She lives on her own right now. She lives with her boyfriend. She is happy and great. I am so ecstatic for her. But I have to have a room in my home if that ever changes. There will never be a time when my daughter does not. I just noticed there's a pause button. I always have to redo these videos because I have to stop it because my phone rings or something happens, and I just noticed, I don't know if that's new, if it's an update or whatever, sorry. But anyways, back to my 3-bedroom. I have to have a bedroom in my home just in case my daughter ever needs it, ever. So 3 bedrooms and a pool. It's really all I'm looking for. And not falling down. I mean, I can use any space in my home for my daycare. Ideally, it would have a space for that, but 3 bedrooms and a pool. That's what I'm looking for. So I guess, I don't know what month we're in. We're in April. This month has been shit. The only good thing that has happened is that I sold the house. I got a new walkway. My computer is plugged in right now, or I would switch it around and show you my walkway. 2 days after I got my walkway done, the people that bought the house came to go through it again, and they drove on the walkway. And I just was like, what the? Any person in the whole wide world knows that concrete takes a little while to dry, but it definitely takes a little while to be able to park a vehicle on. So now there's like a tire mark down it, but I'm like, whatever, this is your house. You know, I was gonna say home. This is your place now. Do what you want with it. Oh well. Say the way. F it. It's not my house anymore. Oh my goodness. So I've already started packing. Oh my gosh. The house sold and I started packing that night. I am packing anything and everything that I can go without for the next, it's less than 60 days. I don't know, whenever June 1st is, but I'm saying 60 days. Whatever I can not use or go without or suffer without for 2 months, it's getting packed. I am so excited to end this page in the book. I don't know, this part of my life. It needs to end. I need this. Oh my gosh. Anyways, my puppy has gotten so big. I think I can move my computer enough that you can see my puppy. Well, it's not a puppy, but Lucy! Hello, pretty girl. That's Lucy. She's like, what? You crazy lady. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I sold my house. Holy smokes. We're in lockdown number 3. The lockdowns aren't working. They're not. They're working in the sense that people that are afraid of the government are, you know, throwing away their careers and their jobs and their lives to stay inside a house. But Costco's open, Walmart's open. You see lineups of hundreds of people to get in there, and they're all barely 6 feet apart. But whatever, I'm not political, so I'm not getting into that. The lockdowns have not affected my life. I don't do much anyways. I work from home. I live in my home. I hang out in my home. Actually, talking about my shitty month, there's a random truck stopping in front of my house. Why? I'm going to pause this because I feel like a crazy person. I am back. So the truck and trailer that pulled up they're doing construction on the house across from me. That is something that is booming because of this. I know I'm not political, but holy smokes, people are getting so much done on their houses because of the lockdowns. Like they can't travel, they can't do anything, right? So they may as well spend the money to make their place look prettier. But anyways. So when they pulled up in front of my house, a younger child got out of the drive. Not a child. I don't know if he's 16. He might be 16. But he got out of the driver's seat, and the other person got out of the passenger seat and came around and jumped in the driver's seat to back it up. So I think has a young kid learning how to drive, which is kind of cute. Anyways, but he's obviously not good enough to back the truck up, which was smart on his part to not try to accomplish it in a small subdivision. Anyways, oh my goodness, yeah. Okay, so I've been talking about I just stay at home, I do nothing, blah, 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 blah. Oh my gosh. So my son is now into RC cars. He's been into RC cars now for about 3 months. It's cute. Like there's these, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them now. When my ex does something that he enjoys with my son, he just blows it up and goes over the top. It's kind of ridiculous. But anyways, so he has these RC cars. Oh my god, I forget where I'm going. Okay, so he has these RC trucks. He fell in love with them. They're really, really fast. They can go 100 kilometers an hour. Traxxas or something. I don't know. So then he also wanted to race, but in St. Catharines, there's this place where they go to race, and the trucks are just a little bit too big for the track, so they had to buy these little race cars. They look like Indy cars. Yeah, the ones that kind of do them all. Anyways, so the lockdown, we knew the lockdown was coming. We went back into gray. So my ex lives on kind of like the side of a cliff, hill, resort, whatever it's called, deep into you go down. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look that up because now I sound like an idiot. Reservoir, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, it's a gully type thing. So he has a very short fence around his deck outside. And so, but when you jump onto the deck, you jump onto the hill, essentially, that you have to, it's pretty steep. Sometimes you slide, sometimes you're able to walk down it. My son was actually creating stairs to make it easier for his dad to go up and down. It was the sweetest thing ever. But anyways, we decided that the RC car place is closing down because we knew the lockdown was going to happen. There had been rumors. So I think it was last week. Yeah, it was last week that we decided out at the bottom of the hill of my ex's house. Sorry, there's so much going on over there. We would do our own RC track. We'll just make a track, and he can't use his race cars on it, but he can use the trucks, essentially, right? Because we have 3 of them. So, we went down there, spent all day creating this track. Like we raked it out, we chopped weeds and stuff. Like we worked so hard. It took all day. No good deed goes unpunished because I am absolute. This is really red. It doesn't look red here, okay? And here and here. Oh, you can't see them. Ugh, lucky you. Here, like these are all rashes. I got poison ivy or poison oak. I'm not sure which one. I thought it was chickenpox. And and I have it on my neck too. See, it's dark in my camera because obviously my computer camera sucks, but it's actually really, really red and so itchy. holy hell. I thought it was chickenpox because they're like little dots with like the, oh my God, they're all over here too. They're like little dots with like the little, like a blister on top of them. I thought they were chickenpox. So I called the doctor and had to send pictures and videos and stuff. And she's like, no, that looks like a dermatitis type from, were you in the forest lately? Looks like it's either poison ivy or poison oak. And I'm like, well, a week ago? Not now. This happened a couple days ago. And they're like, it can take up to a week to work it through your body and come out. You know, it gets in your bloodstream, and a week later it comes out. It's so itchy. And I'm like, huh, yeah, so much. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. So I'm trying so hard not to, and my son got it. And of course, my ex didn't get it. My ex didn't get it. It's probably because he was wearing like his work pants and his work boots. And so he was 1,000% covered. But he was in a t-shirt as well. That just shows you how little work my ex did that day. He did a lot of shoveling of dirt. So Wayne and I, we were cleaning up the brush and raking stuff, and we were doing a lot of that work, and my ex was digging in dirt and making the jumps. So that's probably why, because we were touching more of the leaves, bushes, trees, and stuff like that, and he was just working with the earth. So that could be why. When we have to go back down there to clean it up again, that beep is gonna have to do it. But they both went down there the next day, and we're down there all day again playing, not making it. And my ex still didn't get anything. I was just like, what the heck? They broke both two vehicles. So, but yeah. So on top of, oh my gosh, my walkway. I say that I've had a bad month, but I'm not really. So my walkway was done. I got a quote on it. I got a quote for exposed concrete. When the house sold the day before the concrete came, so I just said do normal concrete, they charged me the same price. And it had been such a tumultuous, oh my gosh, I can't talk today. It had been such a crazy, I can say little words. It had been such a crazy month that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I just started crying. Like I broke down and went, oh. I should have went with the prettier one, but whatever. My house sold, it didn't matter. I went to look at a house that was a teardown, basically. It was a teardown. Oh, it was terrible. Like, they redid their kitchen as cheap as they could. They put no cupboards up top. They put 2 shelves. You know, you can go to IKEA and pay $20 for these like straight shelves that are like 4 feet long. They put 3 of them, shelves, on the wall, above the counter. Like, where do you put your dishes? Where do you put your food? Where do you put your spices? There was not a single shelf. And then in the basement, they had 2 little, a bedroom, a tiny bathroom that you could barely fit in, and a kitchenette on this side of the basement, and again on this side of the basement. So they were as small as prison cells. It was ridiculous. And then there was a common area. So they used to rent it out to college kids, which I get, but it was trashed. It was destroyed. It was disgusting. Oh my gosh, it was brutal. So anyways, then my daughter messages me, well, seeing as you're in St. Catharines anyways, will you come bring me some chips? So I'm like, of course, you know what I mean? I love doing cute things for my daughter. So I go, and I'm just, you know what I mean? I go in, the vehicle's still running, I'm being waited for. I'm just gonna go in and drop off the chips. I go in and drop off the chips, and my daughter's upstairs. I'm like, hello, hello. She's like, coming just a second. So then I see she has crystals. My daughter loves, loves, loves crystals. And I see that she has them. So I just go and lay on the table, and I'm like, I need to absorb your crystal energy. I don't really believe in that sort of thing, but she does. So, and with the way my life has been, I needed all the luck, all the help I could get. So she comes down and she sees me laying on top of her table on her crystals. She's like, well, they've just been cleaned, so I'm like, I need something to fix this for just a couple more months. I need to just zen, not go to jail, not lose my mind and end up in a padded room. And then so she's like, literally, she's like organizing the crystals. Well, this does this, and this does this, and this does this. And I'm like, I don't want to know about your crystals right now, babe. I love you. I got to get back home. You know, your brother's at home waiting for me. I got somebody that had driven me waiting for me. I'm like, she goes, well, this. And I'm like, I love you. And I do. I want to know about all these, but I got to go. So she ended up giving me 2 crystals. I can't remember what they're called. I was carrying them around. Oh, I haven't told my daughter this, and I put them away, but I was carrying this one, and she's like, Mom, it's so, so, so rare. Be careful with it. I'm carrying it around, I'm carrying it around, I'm carrying it around, I'm carrying it around, and I'm like, this is going to give me good energy. This is going to calm my soul and heal my heart and, you know what I mean, ground me and balance me and blah, 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 blah. So I'm carrying it around, I'm carrying it around. At the end of the day, I look at it. It's got a huge freaking crack in it. Huge crack. And I'm like, I was not squishing it. Oh my God. The energy I put into this thing is almost broken. Oh, my daughter loves this thing. I gotta put it away because if it breaks, she's gonna lose it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm like, I don't believe in these things, but why is this thing cracked now? Like all the way through, all the way around. Like if I were to like go, it would break very easily. So I'm just like putting it away. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this video is 22 minutes long and I am just babbling and there's so much to tell. Oh my gosh, so much to tell. But I guess it'll be a different day because nobody wants to watch a video that's like 40 minutes long. I don't care how, whatever it is. All right, so I'm going to do this again because this is so cathartic. Oh my gosh. Hello, aphasia. I can't talk. Can't find my words at all. I feel like my daughter, because when my daughter talks and she's excited about something and she wants to share something, she starts talking a mile a minute. But normally I don't lose my words. I'm not lethargic, obviously. Talking and doing these videos is cathartic. And I enjoy it. But I lose the motivation. And doing this one now and just seeing how, I mean, it's awesome. I know I'm going to be able to do more. I'm going to try and do it every day. You guys can be a part of my journey getting ready to sell the house. Yeah. Alrighty. So I hope you guys have a great, great, great Saturday. It's April 10th. Yeah. So have a great Saturday. It's supposed to be amazing. It's supposed to be really warm out. For me, really warm is like 24 degrees. I mean, I want 30-degree weather, but that's not happening anytime soon. All right, everybody have a great day, and thank you for joining me on my morning chat. Bye.